Thanks so much for tuning into the Daily Dose for Spiritual Growth. We've been going through our 21 days of prayer and fasting, and our focus for our daily doses have been restoring our mind. And I hope you experienced already some breakthroughs in your life as you've chosen to fast and pray. And we'd love to hear some of those victories. You can call us at our church office number. You can email us at shrewsburyassembly.org, or you can catch us on a Sunday morning. We'd love to hear that and celebrate those victories in your life. Today, our scripture comes from Romans chapter 12, verse 2. This is what Paul says. He says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you'll be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will." You know, I absolutely love that second part there when he's talking about God's will. And that's the thing, God's will for you, he has a plan and a purpose for your life. How do we know what that is, right? That's the $1,000,000 question. How do you know? Well, it says it right here in that first part. Do not conform to the pattern of this world. Let's not be selfish. Let's not just think about ourselves. How can we be transformed? By renewing our mind, by going to him and saying, God, how can I think more like you? How can I have more of your perspective? God, give me your eyes when I view the things of this world.
Let me read it out of a different version. So I think many of us, probably most of us, are familiar with the NIV, which is what you read it out of. But listen to what it says in the New Living Translation. I think it makes it a little bit clearer in a way that is challenging as I read it myself. It says, don't copy the behavior and customs of this world. Right? We do, like you're mentioning, we live in a world that is very self-gratifying, that is very entitled, that is very selfish, right? And it's so easy to fall into that. But the Bible tells us not to copy everybody else. But it goes on to say this, listen to how it's worded. But let God transform you into a new person.
Wow.
By changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. So yes, if you want to know the will of God for your life, his plan for your life, it takes spending time with him, just like we're doing through this fast. Focusing on him, talking to him, asking him to change us from the inside out, even to the very simplicity of changing the way we think. I want to challenge you with that today. Spend some time talking to God about that very thing. We hope to see you again tomorrow for another daily dose for spiritual growth.